Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? And it's Friday. Enjoy the weekends. Look. Amazon is reportedly acquiring Electronic Arts, meaning EA. I'm going to say this again. Amazon is reportedly acquiring Electronic Arts. But this goes back to what's Phil, in the words of Phil Spencer over at Microsoft. He said, Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors. Phil Spencer says Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors. He made that statement when they had just bought ZeniMax Bethesda, and that statement was never a diss towards Sony or Nintendo. It was telling Sony and Nintendo to wake up, that there are other big tech companies out there that's bigger than them that can come in the game industry and take over if they wanted to. Okay? So he was telling them to wake up. So Amazon buying EA is a reference to that statement, because what Phil Spencer saw, they saw what was coming. They looked at, when they were building Game Pass, they looked down the road. They were trying to take gaming in a new direction, and they looked down the road, saw what was coming, and that's why the reason Game Pass got built. Because when Phil Spencer said Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors, that means that there are other competitors out there besides Sony and Nintendo. You got the likes of a Google. Google right now got the Stadia. But Google right now can go to Sega and say, look, we want to build a Dreamcast too. Remember, Google is an internet company, the #1 search engine in the world, right? And they got billions of dollars. Google can go to Sega right now and say, look, we want to build a Dreamcast too. And if Sega gives them the green light, and that will put Sega front and center stage again, because Sega has a lot of games that they make, whether it's Sonic, Vector Man, Splatterhouse, Phantasy Star, all that. Okay. Then there is Amazon. Amazon now is acquiring EA. So Sony and Nintendo now need to wake up, because the video game market is getting competitive. And then you have Steam now, Valve, with the Steam Deck. This landscape is competitive, and now you have the A&EO, GPD, and 1X Mini Player. This video game market is competitive, and everybody trying to stake their claim. So when Phil Spencer said Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors, he saw what was coming down. He knew that there were other competitors that were out there. Okay, that's why they were building Game Pass, right? So with Amazon now reportedly buying EA, it goes back to what he said. Listen to this. It says here, Amazon is reportedly acquiring Electronic Arts. Official confirmation is expected before the end of the day, meaning today. It says here, update CNBC David Faber has now stated he talked to some people who would actually know if something was going on, and they say there's nothing going on. What we really need to know is for either Amazon or EA officially tells us if something is going on. And it says here, a rumor is circling that Amazon is set to announce the acquisition of game publisher and developer Electronic Arts at some point today. As USA Today reports, the announcement will take the form of Amazon confirming it. It has put in a formal offer for the company. It follows news published back in May that EA was actively pursuing a sale or merger with Apple, Amazon, Comcast, NBC Universal, Disney, all thought to be interested. It says, We all thought that Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard could be the biggest gaming deal this year, and while I can't imagine Amazon would agree to pay anywhere 67.8 billion for EA, it certainly requires billions to be offered to be taken seriously by EA shareholders. So it says you're taking control of EA would be a huge win for Amazon and its efforts to enter the gaming market. EA controls many popular franchises across a range of genres, including Apex Legends, Battlefield, Need for Speed, Medal of Honor, The Sims, SimCity, Mass Effect. We also can't forget the fact that EA acquired Codemaster last year, giving it control of multiple racing franchise, including Formula One, Dirt Rally, Grid, and Project Cars. Then it says, if the acquisition is confirmed today, expect a similar situation to that Microsoft currently finds itself in Amazon. Let me say that if the acquisition is confirmed today, expect a similar situation to that Microsoft currently finds itself with Activision Blizzard. The deal will require approval from regulators around the world, and that can take months of work and waiting patiently. Wow. And that's that. So yeah, the video game industry is getting really competitive. Everybody's trying to stake their claim. And Phil Spencer said it. Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors. But it was never it was not disrespect to Sony or Nintendo. It was telling Sony and Nintendo to wake up. Amazon is big. Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company. So Amazon acquiring EA. Amazon was already trying to get into the video game industry. So Amazon acquiring EA Sports would be big. And then there's the Google, and let's not forget Google with the Stadia. Okay? Because all Google needs right now is a console. They have billions. Billions. When you're the #1 search engine in the world, and you got money to spend, things come easy. So yeah, Google and Amazon are big companies, man. So if Amazon gets EA Sports, that would be a huge win, because they will have not only that, they will have Anthem. They will get Anthem. They would own the rights to Anthem. They would have Madden, all the EA Sports games, adventure games, Mass Effect, you name it. So yeah, Phil Spencer was right when he says Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors. Amazon has been trying to get into the video games, and I think one of their biggest problems was when they for me what I see with Amazon is that they have the money, yeah, but it was just having the right people in positions to make sure things get off the ground and make things go where they need to go. That was the issue. But the way they're moving now, if they acquire EA, man, that's going to be big. Now, how much is EA asking for to be purchased? Remains to be seen. You know, if it beats Microsoft's 68.7 billion, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge, because EA is a big company. EA has ties to the NFL and all that. So yeah, it's going to be big, man. Anyway, but like Phil Spencer said, Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors, or better yet, sales ain't the end all be all to video games, you know. So now Nintendo, on the other hand, the reason I talk about the Wii U so much One of the reasons is because with the Wii U, you had handheld and console. You got the best of both worlds. So with that, you're protected from all the elements that's out there. Elements meaning Sony, Xbox, Google, or Amazon, anything that they try to do. You know what I mean? Because you got both handheld and console, so all you have to do is put some power in the system and just keep on using it. So the Wii U had everything for the Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. They were protected. The Wii U was a protection from all the elements that's out there. So yeah, but they went against it and went and built the Switch, and now they're naked. Okay? They don't have the best of both worlds with the Switch. They don't. They just got a handheld, and then once you dock it, then it becomes a console. But you still don't have the best of both worlds like you would with the Wii U. So Wii U is still better. They should have kept on using it. You know? And in today's video game climate now, money talks. Money really talks, and these big tech companies got money to spend. You already seen what Microsoft did. $7.5 billion for ZeniMax Bethesda. And then you just dropped a $68.7 billion for Activision Blizzard. And then here comes Amazon. So now Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Oh yeah. Amazon got money to spend, man. Plus they had a game that they had released on PC. You know, and there's a lot of PC users that like playing that game. So if they get EA, man, that's gonna be big. You know? EA is a big company, man. They're big. And, yeah, that will shake up the landscape. You know, that will put Sony and Nintendo right now on edge. You know, because all these tech companies now are taking over the game industry. You know? So yeah, the landscape is changing. I'll keep you guys posted on this. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.